Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Season 3, Round number 14 for my fantasy career mode, where I am being George Russell, basically, and hopefully currently driving for Mercedes, did drive for Williams in Season 1 and 2, so go check out Season 1 and 2, but Season 3 is obviously well underway, and we're heading so fast towards Season 4, which is quite amazing, really, to think that we're already near Season 4. 4 seasons of a game down, that's, what, 1/3 now of a game complete, which is incredible. So, yeah, quite amazing, basically. And yeah, let's get into then round number 14, the Italian Grand Prix. We're 57 points behind championship leader Daniel Ricciardo. And yeah, last time out, we had a bit of a weird Grand Prix. Practice was good, I'm going to say that. Qualifying was rubbish. And the race was all over the place. That's the best way to describe that. Go check it out, that video. Leave it a like, and also leave this one a like. Subscribe and share if you're new to the channel. And I hope you enjoy the content around this channel. Mainly based on Formula 1 content. Mainly, I do try to do other things on my channel, like City Skylines, Train Simulator, FIFA 19. However, the thing is, I don't really want to divert that much away from Formula 1 content as well, if you know what I mean. Because this is my speciality. This is where I love and do. I enjoy doing it. And that's, I enjoy playing City Skylines, a great game. Okay, I enjoy other games that I play. But this is the one I wake up, I look forward to playing, if I'm where I'm coming from. So, practice one obviously will happen in a minute. We'll do a few practice, things. We've got new power units this weekend, so don't actually have to worry in a way about that. Or we can afford to utilize new power unit parts this weekend, which is rather nice. And yeah, we'll just get into it, just make a few car changes, and then, yeah, basically we'll go from there.
Here's something to remember about this circuit.
Right.
Top speed is absolutely vital here. There are so many long straights that we want to run as low a downforce setup as we can get away with. Nailing your braking points and getting out of the traction zones properly are going to be key.
Let's go. This is one of the fastest circuits on the calendar, by the way.
A bit like a rubber out on track. Try to take it easy for a couple of laps.
And if you get a good lap around here, it feels lovely, honestly. This can be one of the best tracks for overtaking as well. So even if you qualify outside the top 3 here, there's always opportunity for a odd overtake, especially down the back straight, and also down the start-finish straight. 2 DRS zones after the second Lesmo, and also after Parabolica down the start-finish straight. Coming into now Lesmo 1. And then into the second Lesmo. Down the one of the 2 DRS straights here, coming up into the Ascari chicane. And then heading down into Parabolica. Heaviest braking zone on the track, or one of the heaviest braking zones on the track. Our Parabolica now coming across the start finish line to start a first flying lap at the circuit of Monza. down into turn 1.
Back to the pits, you need a new front wing. Box now.
We ballsed it. The car felt good. I just tried to lift out of it because it's the fuel saving program. I find this probably one of the most toughest programs to run in the qualifying, in all fairness, like, because through there you've got to carry a lot of speed. I find if you do lift, as you just saw, you can easily unsettle the car, because that corner does require the downforce of the wind, if it makes sense, because obviously the faster you go, the more the car sticks to the track, and the more grip, in theory, you should have. And obviously the more you lift, the more turbulence it sort of causes, and the car becomes all of unstable to drive. Right, we'll go out, do the race strategy, because, you know, I don't want to risk another bad, you know, I want to get some R&D points, put it that way. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, like and share, always appreciated. And I hope you enjoy the content on this channel. Obviously, it's only practice right now, so feel free to go away, come back for the race, you know, if you're not interested in the practice sessions, you know, that's obviously as well, you know, would be more than appreciated, because obviously, as you can imagine, practice has no reward. Come back for qualifying and race, that'd be, you know, if you want. That's where the drama will kick off in a bit. Or stay around and watch the practice and enjoy some failed attempts as well. You know, it's up to you guys. Right, into Parabolica. Let's get now some resource points on the board. Obviously, this circuit should quite suit the Mercedes, in all fairness. Low downforce, all about their engine. So, I'm quite fancying my chances of a race win this weekend at the circuit. Just set fastest time of the practice.
Super job so far, we're getting great data. Stay focused.
That was best line I've taken through there so far.
Great lap. You nailed what we asked for.
And I've just set a new fastest lap also of the practice, which is nice. Right, we'll return to the garage now. And basically we'll go out for a second practice program, and yeah, that was a very successful you know, race strategy program, and we got the full 50 resource points, which will help of course if there is a R&D development change later on this season. Hopefully there won't be, but if there is, at least we'll have enough to react. Getting a little bit wayward out of that left, well, right hand chicane where the gravel is on the left hand side. Still. Right now, Max Verstappen goes top, but he is on the super soft tyre, which is a tyre softer than the tyre I was on.
Great stuff. You pretty much
We got purple anyway, so despite that final gate. Right, now we'll get into qualifying. Car feels absolutely on it. And I think that just confirms it, basically. Max Verstappen is on the super soft, same with my teammate, and I'm only a 10th behind on the soft. Now,
an interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three. Who are?
There we go then. So, obviously, yeah, that's good. Now, yesterday, I don't know whether you guys saw it, or ladies saw it, you know, just in case there's any ladies as well, but basically what happened was Williams got the FW42 out onto the circuit of Catalonia, which was great for them, missing 2.5 days, practically 75% of the testing they've missed in the first week, of course, which is very poor, obviously, from them. Like, obviously, they're looking to catch up massively today. They're not going to make up what they've lost, but they're looking to certainly set some laps, I would have thought today. More laps than they would have set during the course of a week so far. I think their most is 23, so it just shows how bad they've had a week of, in all fairness. But yeah. Anyway, let's go for qualifying then for hopefully what will be our first pole position. We've had 5 race wins now, but not one single pole position, which is a bit annoying right now. That's hopefully going to change though today here in Monza. But even if it doesn't, we need to remain cool. Because I definitely know the car is capable of producing goods to this weekend. So as long as we qualify top 3, I am happy. Right, our parabolic up to start the first qualifying lap. Bit slidey. Alright, down the second straight with DRS. A 19.8. Not bad. on our first lap, bear in mind. That was alright. I reckon we can go faster. What's the lap record? It's a 19.7, I think, or a 19.6. I know it's something insanely quick, but yeah, I know it's a 1:19.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
So just driving slow back to the pits just to conserve the tyres, if you know where I'm coming from. I don't really fancy having worn tyres for a race. Right, so we'll get ready to go out for a second flying lap. I reckon that time came in the last sector. I don't think that was all from the first sector or middle. I honestly think that's where the time will be gained in the second lap. I'm going to have a look at lap record around Monza. See what time it is. So 1:19.1.
So far, our fastest
So we're
lap
what,
is
8 tenths off?
19.8.
Alright, we'll skip forward time a little bit. Yeah. Right now we're... Oh, right. Vettel's getting closer. But we're right now 2 tenths ahead of... What? I think we've got this in the bank. Put it that way. Right. We'll go out at 2 minutes on the dot. Yeah. So, yeah, it did all happen in that last sector. I did say that last sector was reasonable. First sector, yeah, probably could gain a little bit. Did have a little bit of a slide. Right, we're going out now.
All set. Everyone clear? Car to track.
Here we go then for our second flying lap. We're on pole position only by 2 tenths right now of a second. But I do think we can improve. Hopefully. But we won't get too confident because we had a very similar margin at the circuit of Hockenheim. And we all know how that turned out. So we won't have long also to complete a outlap here. I would like to stress that. Right, car's all in right settings, it's just now about getting to the line. I think we should do it. As long as we're through Parabolica with 10 seconds to go, which we are. we're fine. Alright, we're already 2 tenths up. We binned it. And we've definitely bended it now.
Are you alright? Engine off, engine off.
But I think we've got pole. Anyway. We'll just retire. I think we've got pole. Regardless. So we set the fastest lap, so
the grid is all set then for the race tomorrow.
no,
but before we
missed out on pole again by 0.
Russell,
that's harsh. 0.06. That is very harsh. Oh well. Could be worse. Could be starting 3rd or 4th. 2nd ain't bad. 1st loser, as they say. You know. But no, at least we've got the pace as well. That's the way I see it. And in all fairness, we would have improved, I reckon, by at least half a second minimum. Because in that first sector, we were about already half a second up. So, yeah.
Incident. Glad to see you're no worse for wear. The car took a beating, but I think we can get it fixed up for the next session.
Alright, in goes some of the new power units. In fact, we'll keep that like that. That's still got plenty of life left in it. And there we go. Right, into racing. We go for the Italian Grand Prix for round number 14. Hopefully we will get a back-to-back victories. Because we've never had that, I don't think, on this game yet. Let alone on any game.
The Italians love their cars and they love their racing. And of course, they love it here at Monza. Home race for Ferrari, of course, who've had 18 wins here since 1950. But you know, we're almost ready to go there.
Well, will today be their 19th?
We're in a very good position today. Let's see if we can do even better in the race.
Alright.
Okay,
there we go then for our formation lap.
On the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat in the brakes as well.
Hopefully we'll have a good race here at the circuit of Monza. The last time it was myself, Vettel and Bottas in the top 3. I won, and that was Hockenheim. I've taken 2 of the last 3 race wins. Only one been Daniel Ricciardo within the last 3. Could I make it 3 out of 4? It's also the second time also within the last 3 races or 4 races I've started in the top 2. So, as we now come around, starting to take our formation on the grid. Why is my teammate ghosting through me? Still, a good start can easily equal a race win here.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be
But
patient
I
and
don't
watch for
think
the
it's
lights.
necessarily about getting a good start here, because it's a long run down into the first corner. 5 red lights. Lights out and away we go. Valtteri Bottas has got that good start. He's side by side with Sebastian Vettel. We make it 3 abreast and we've just hit our teammate. I'm gonna restart, fuck it. Right, we'll just restart. Pretend that never happened. Right. We all got away similar, so don't worry, it doesn't affect that. I just didn't really want the damage. Right, there we go. That's how it should have went the first time round. I believe, roughly. Right, anyway. Vettel's leading your way. Then we got Valtteri Bottas. Then behind myself we have Ricardo, championship leader of course. How much fuel? We've got 0.5 hot lap for right now, which, yeah, that'll be fine. For a bit. So, yeah.
No.
3-second time penalty, bullshit. Sorry about that, but I don't agree with that decision. I was gonna drop back to roughly where I was. Just because I missed the braking zone doesn't mean you have to give me a 3-second time penalty for crying out loud, game. It wasn't like I purposely ran that way. We put some of the mistakes behind us anyway. Only the 2 so far. Wasn't like it was a mistake, just more of a mistake from the game.
last lap of the race. Keep this up.
They got slam dunked, the pair of them. Alright, let's pull away now.
Push now. We're boxing this lap. Let's use some of this energy. Increase the ERS deployment. Okay, remember to pit this lap.
What a fucking idiot. What type of driver does that? He knows how you meant to try and go through that corner. What a idiot. Thought. Talk about Vettel being an unfair sportsman. Does what basically tries and do a Lewis Hamilton on me. Basically wants me to do donuts. He is a donut. Do you think it'd be only fair to brake check him? So then see what he does to me. He may come alongside me and bang his wheels. I don't like that pit lane entrance, I will tell you that now. It's very short, and you come in such a high speed.
Go, go, go.
Jeez, that Ferrari got delayed.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
On the exit of that corner, well, pit lane, the pit lane apron. Yeah, on the pit lane apron, I got pushed by someone. See, I think my teammate's gonna come out ahead. If he doesn't, that surprises me. Oh, my teammate's already on pit lane exit. We're coming, there's my teammate. We're closing though. I told you.
Sainz has just completed a pass for the lead.
Other balls, we messed that up. Complete. We made scrambled egg of that. That's what we did. See, through a lot of these corners around here, I tend to find there's only one real quick line, if that makes sense. And all the rest or other lines are a bit slow. For instance, I'll show you what I mean. So for instance, the quickest line down here is actually keep to the left. You know, so you want to be on the left hand side when braking in to this corner, then sort of want to turn in, hit the apex, turn out, and so you want to go a bit wide. Through here I'd say there's multiple lines that are quick. Then into this braking zone there's only one real line, and you sort of got to hit that curb on the left. If you don't hit that curb on the left, you might as well forget. Through Lesmo 1, Lesmo 2, you sort of want to again hit the curbs on the right. Down here, no real line that's probably quick enough. In here, sort of want to hit that. Here, just clip all the corners, and that's really how you make a fast lap around here. It's not about running over the curbs, it's about clipping the curbs, if that makes sense. Here it's okay to run out wide a little bit, but yeah. Alright, 3 laps to go. Hasn't been a bad race so far, in all honesty. It's been good. Pace been decent.
Charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
Oh my days. So, what on earth? That wasn't even our fault. He just turns in whenever he feels like. And what's funny about that? When Vettel touched me... That sounds wrong, but yeah, when Vettel touched me, I go round. But when I touch Bottas, I go round. How pathetic is that? There's no common sense in that. More or less identical contacts there. Identical. And basically different result. First one results in I get spun round, second one results in I get spun round. Surely if I get spun round first time, Bottas would get spun. What fucking... This game doesn't make sense sometimes, in my opinion. That was a terrible corner. Not even gonna fight there.
Okay, we lost the position. Tried to keep focus.
Right. Time to do fastest lap. Well, so what it starts with is a good exit. This gives me a... But I'll say, if that gave me a penalty, I would be pissed. How come it didn't give me a penalty the second time, even though I probably gained more the second time? Presume it's the way the game works. It probably thinks I'm trying to overtake the first time.
Our gap behind is 3.4 seconds. This is your final lap of the race. Okay, DRS is stuck open. You'll have to come in so we can try and attempt to fix.
What's wrong? Oh, you're having a joke. I am driving around with a open rear wing. Through corners, I'll tell you what. Hasn't really done anything massive to the car.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Having said that,
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn
oh
the engine
dear.
down.
I just wanted to see whether I can overtake. I think that's a fair conclusion, actually.
Great drive.
Reason why, because we had DRS virtually for one entire lap. I've never had that before. Stuck rear wing. I could have won that easy, but you know, as I say, I think it's a fair conclusion that he won, because having DRS for that entire last lap, I could have. Well, I think it's only fair. My DRS is still open,
and that's allowed him to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
And here are our podium drivers today.
I've never actually had that though before.
They've excelled here, as
but
they
yeah.
so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory. Mercedes then are on top today.
So it's a double win for Mercedes, in all honesty, because that's I won the Belgian Grand Prix.
In the drivers' table,
but yeah.
It's a good result for Daniel Ricciardo, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I'm going to say Carlos Sainz. It was probably one of his best
We're
drives
now
this season.
82 points behind Red Bull Racing, which is awesome. But I've never had that before, where there's been DRS literally stuck open. Interesting.
Great work out there today. How do you think it went? Everything
Right.
went your way today. It looked like you had a really good strategy for the race. So talk us through what happened between you and your rival today. Do you have any comments about the collisions? Appreciate your time.
So second in qualifying, second in the race, not bad indeed. I'll happily take 18 points and give my teammate 25 points, if you know where I'm coming from. He deserved it in a way, because my DRS was open for the last lap, and I did let him through. I do want to clarify that. He didn't. I slowed down in the second Lesmo to allow him through on purpose. Just so, you know, he could win, because at the end of the day, and in a way I was thinking about it for, you know.
Tough weekend.
Commiserations, how do you
hit
think...
your last team goal. Well done.
You're stupid,
that should get
woman.
the team a nice boost to their
Sorry
development.
about that, but she is stupid,
that is.
Oh well. How is that commiserations? We came first and second. You should say, well done, you secured the team a 1-2 finish, not commiserations. I'm very happy, actually, on that result. My teammate came first, I came second. If I wanted to, I could have won, and he could have come second. So it wasn't like we struggled, or we were 5th and 6th, or 7th and 8th. In fact, we've done that before, 7th and 8th, both of us. But yeah, anyway, that's it for this video. If you did like the video, please like, come back for round 15, the Singapore Street Circuit Grand Prix, and most likely I'll be doing a two-parter video on that day, including the Russian Grand Prix of Sochi. And yeah, that's really it then for today. And I hope you've enjoyed. Obviously, not many races now to go. Championship is a long way away, but we could overtake Max Verstappen this round if we finish ahead of him by 5 points. I do want to clarify that, 5 points, and we will take 2nd place in the championship. Obviously, that won't be secured, but it certainly would be nice to move ahead of him in the championship standings. How many races now to go? I believe it's 6 or 7 roughly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 races to go till the end of season, and then we'll start season 4, and hopefully we'll be in a much stronger position to launch a championship, a proper championship bid for season 4. Even though, having said that, it's not really over yet. Season 3, however, do bear that in mind. If we get, let's say, a win at Russia, a win at Japan, a win at USA, that puts us, in my belief, well in the mix of a championship. We're only 50 points behind, and we've already had 4 wins this season, so it's not over just yet, but we certainly have to win maybe 3 more Grand Prix minimum to have a chance of the championship battle. But yeah, see you all next time. Have a good day. Thank you for watching.